This has been a very troubling week for the Las Vegas Raiders, getting focused for their Week 6 matchup against the Denver Broncos. Now we go into Denver's Gemeinde Stadium on Sunday at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time. In this video, we're going to tell you the 3 keys to victory for the Raiders to go into Gemeinde Stadium and beat the Denver Broncos. Now play that intro.
From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. It's got the 83.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, we do suggest that you subscribe, hit the bell button, and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we're back here with another video for y'all. In this video, we're going to be talking about a couple key things that the Raiders need to do to win this game against the Denver Broncos. Now, we all know that it's all been happening with Jon Gruden and these emails and this scandal that has been going on, but hopefully we able to get back to football and focus on the hand that is, which we're second in the AFC West. If we win this game, we'll definitely be better than the Broncos. I don't know why the Broncos are 3-2 anyway, but hopefully we can be going to 4-2 and get ready to make a push for this division. So the couple key things that I do want to talk about in this, and one of the keys are our interim head coach, Rich Bisaccia. If I said it wrong, oh well. As Rich Bisaccia needs to light a spark when it comes to this Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the aftermath of former head coach, which when it comes to Jon Gruden and everything of that nature, you know, he stepped down as his position on Tuesday after everything that's been going down with the Las Vegas Raiders and these emails and everything. Now, the new interim head coach Rich Bisaccia, if I said it wrong, oh well. Or the team will be demoralized and come out flat. And I really don't want this team to come out flat. I need them to have a spark. And he has to start with giving them the spark and giving them the motivation, giving them the determination for them to try to win this game. Denver's coming off of an 0-2 as well. We lost 2 straight. They lost 2 straight. So we really got to figure out if we really want to come in here and make a push for the playoffs and make a push for this division. And Mike Bisaccia, Greg Olsen, and Gus Bradley, they're going to have to put some fire under the Raiders' asses when it comes to this, because now you need that spark. All this speculation been going on and no talking football about the Las Vegas Raiders when it comes to the mainstream media. So you really want to have this team ready and prepared and make sure that we are good going into this game. So that's one of the first keys that we have going into this game. And the number 2 keys to victory that we have to have going into this game is Derek Carr must bounce back. Now, heading into week 4, Derek Carr was leading the league in passing, and he looked like he was playing some of his best football since 2016. But the most of this couple of weeks, he has been taking a step down. He has been not looking his best. Understand, I am a Derek Carr lover and I don't care, but I give him credit when credit is due, and I criticize him when I criticize him. And against the Bears and against the Chargers, he did not play well as a quarterback. And Carr missed a lot of easy throws. I can say that. He missed a lot of easy throws, including a couple that had tied the game late. Receivers like Darren Waller was not helping much. However, either not being at the right spot or dropping passes. So you can't really put it all on Derek Carr, but you got to give some blame to him. Now, Derek Carr and Jon Gruden kind of built this house together, if you want to be honest. They built it right next to each other in Las Vegas, and it seemed to have such a solid coach-quarterback relationship, not to mention the fact that Jon Gruden runs the offense and the system that Carr has gotten more and more comfortable with each year. So hopefully Greg Olsen can definitely come in and have these guys ready, keep the same type of offense, but open it up and make it a little bit more flexibility and make it a little bit more up-tempo and not too methodical, because that's the problem with the Raiders, because sometimes we get too methodical when we're down. I don't mind being methodical drives when we're up 14, 15 points, but if you're down 20-7 or something of that nature, there's no way you should be having methodical drives. That's just my personal opinion, and I really hope Greg Olsen really opens up this playbook for Derek Carr, and Derek Carr will have to bounce back and be a leader and help these guys win this football game this week against the Denver Broncos, because that is a good defense over there, and our offensive line is going to have to step up in this game. So the keys to victory is Derek Carr must have to bounce back. This is all in number 2, y'all. This is all in number 2. Derek Carr got to bounce back. Offensive line got to play better, and Grant Olsen has to open up the playbook. That's all in keys to victory for number 2. And number 3, when it comes to the keys to victory for the Las Vegas Raiders, I'm going to have to say this: shutting down the passing attack of the Denver Broncos. You're going to have to do that. Without a question, this defense has heavily improved ever since Gus Bradley in this offseason. Now, the pass defense especially, finally a year with, at least so far, that you cannot count the opposing offenses converting on third downs regarding how many yards they have to go. Now, the Raiders defense definitely currently ranks 10th in total yards allowed per game and 4th in passing yards allowed. Is a huge step up for, well, maybe over a decade. The defensive coordinator Gus Bradley obviously have a lot to do with this, but due some to the free agent signings made before the offseason, which likely that had people buy into Gus Bradley coming into this defense. You could argue that Casey Hayward is one of the best free agent signings of this team so far in the offseason, as you could say. That the veteran cornerback currently holds a 86.3 grade from Pro Football Focus, which I don't really care for stats from Pro Football Focus. I don't know what they be seeing sometimes, but it was named one of the first quarter All-Pros on the defensive side of the ball. Now, I know we won't have Trayvon Mullen, we won't have Damon Arnett, but we do have Trayvon Moray that hasn't caught much attention, but he does help out when it comes to that secondary. Amik Robinson is probably going to be starting in this game, knowing that Trayvon Mullen and Damon Arnett is on IR. And the pass rush, a part of this defense is going to have to help too. Knowing that Max Crosby has been a terror for opposing offensive lines and quarterbacks all season, with Yannick Ngakoue, I don't care if I butcher his name either, with 13 quarterback hits and the consistent pressures, that he's currently ranks number 1 edge rusher by Pro Football Focus again with a grade of 91.0, and that's Max Crosby and not Yannick Ngakoue. But it's clear the signing of Yannick Ngakoue definitely helped Crosby, immediately causing pressure from the other side, while others aren't eye-popping. You consistently can get the pressures and help force Teddy Bridgewater into some bad throws or in some bad situations that he could throw a pick or he could fumble the football. Now, Solomon Thomas was another guy that you could talk on this defense with 2.5 sacks respectfully, which is much more than Crosby and Yannick, but still, at the end of the day, everybody's contributed to this game. Now, Teddy Bridgewater is playing really well so far. So at least the raw number standpoint, but the Broncos offense ranks 24th in points. If the defense definitely can get not Judy involved and a Judy-less Broncos and hold them less than 20 points, which is their average, I think we can beat the Denver Broncos here. I feel like this is right now the team that you need to be pissed off from. This is the team that you need to be pissed off from if I'm the Las Vegas Raiders. You need to go out here and ball out and show why the Las Vegas Raiders is what they do best. So, Raider Nation, let me know what you think, Raider Nation. Let me know what you think. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this game? Who you think going to win this game? Because in my opinion, I say 34-17 Raiders over the Denver Broncos. Let me know what you think, Raider Nation. Let me know what you think. Put your comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk. See you in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. Let's go.